I'm here again in this beautiful Italian ancient forest, and this time I want to talk to you about the importance of breathing. So as I said in the first video, breathing is one of the most important source of vital energy. Actually, without breathing you can live just a few seconds, while perhaps without food you can stay even days. So breathing is the link to the life. Breathing is also the link to the more subtle level of existence. So in this micro practice, I want to talk to you and teach you how to take the most from the breathing. Welcome to this series of micro practices. The Tantric tradition says that you can attune to high state of consciousness in your daily life everywhere. And as the ancient text Vijnana Bhairava Tantra teach, you can use every moment to increase awareness and energy. Put a like to this video and subscribe to the channel, and let's start. So as I said, breathing is the most important link to life, but also it's a very important link to the subtle level of existence. So it's fundamental to learn how to breathe correctly. But first of all, we need to breathe fresh air, clean air. And if you live in a city, if you live in an area which is polluted, take the time, some time to escape and to go to the mountains, to a place where you can breathe fresh and clean air. So the way we breathe is important because we take it for granted. Breathing is an involuntary part of our existence, so it goes by itself, But actually, we can learn how to breathe correctly and how to direct the prana contained into the air. So this in yoga is called Pranayama, the control of the prana. And therefore, it's very important to learn how to breathe correctly, And one of the most important things, therefore, is to learn how to breathe with your belly. So usually when we are stressed, we have a very short breath, which means that we breathe with the higher part of our lungs, So imagine when you are stressed, agitated, the breathing is very short and high, while when you are relaxed, you breathe with your belly. Look perhaps the cats. The cats know how to breathe, and they have an immense vital energy. They have lots of resistance, and therefore learn how to breathe with your belly, deep with your diaphragm. Breathing, the belly goes out, breathe out, the belly goes in. In this way, we accumulate more prana, we accumulate more vital energy. So taking the time to do this just a few minutes in a conscious way, in a direct way, like 5 minutes every day, or 5 minutes morning and 5 minutes evening, when you are connected to the nature, you are aware of your breathing cycle, and you start to breathe deep, like really fill the lungs completely, and then empty the lungs, and perceive the recharging of your entire being with this simple fundamental way of breathing. This is also called specifically the completely yogic breathing, where you use the various phases, the abdominal, thoracic, and clavicular breathing. So doing this every day, just for 5 minutes, 5 minutes in the morning, even before going to work, and then in the evening or in your break, you go to the park, you sit in the grass, you look at the trees, and you absorb prana by breathing deeply and consciously.